What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be going over a Talent 6 3-star attack strategy for any Talent 6 that needs it, and that's going to be the Zap Mass Loon attack strategy. Probably the #1 strategy at Talent 6. It's extremely powerful, and I didn't have any problems taking down any of the bases that I would against. You can see here that I got all 100%. And I'm going to go through a couple replays and explain how to do the attack, what to look for, and how to take down the bases using this strategy. Before we jump into the replays, go and take a look at the army composition to see what makes up this strategy. We're going to go over to Quick Train and take a look at the previous army. And I didn't use all the archers in the last attack, but it's 30 archers, 24 loons, 4 zaps, and then in your CC you're going to want more loons. Very simple strategy, very simple composition. And then once we get into it, I'll show you how to do it, and you should be taking down bases pretty easily with this strategy. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the replays. Alright, first example we got here, we've got a decent looking Town Hall 6. The first thing you want to notice about the base, the location of the air defenses. You'll notice they're right next to each other. So this is a perfect, attack strategy to use against a base that looks like this. The next thing you want to notice is the CC and the range of the CC. You don't want to place any ground troops in there. Don't place an archer, don't place a giant, don't place a barbarian. You shouldn't be using any of those anyway. You should only be using archers. But don't place an archer in that range. You're going to pull out the ground targeting troops, and that's going to make it 10 times harder for you to get through the base because you won't be able to place down cleanup troops, which could lead you to time fail. We're going to go ahead and play it here. What you're going to want to do is use a loon within the range of the CC and pull out any air targeting units. This time we have archers, and there were Valkyries in the CC, so Valkyries are going to come out and attack the loons, so they're going to stay in the CC. We don't have to deal with them. Zaps come down in the air defenses. I try to get the archers to go through the in between them, but I couldn't get them to do it. It's fine. There's only 4 archers. I can take them down with my archers. You can notice that I'm pulling them all the way to the opposite side of the enemy CC, so that way I'm not pulling out the ground troops, and that way the cleanup on the top side can work on the outside buildings without having to worry about getting killed by the Valkyrie. In this replay, I'm going to pull out the Valkyries on purpose so you can take them down, or I'll show you how to take them down, and then we'll go from there. But loons are coming in, targeting the air targeting defenses, so that's archer towers, that's wizard towers, any air defenses left over. The sweeper, always be wary of where the sweeper is at, because if you're going into the sweeper, those loons are going to continue to get pushed back. But you can see it's a very easy wipe here. Very, very easy. All defenses are going down. Both air defenses are right next to each other. So again, you see a base like that, use the mass loon attack. So all the defenses are down now. The cleanup process has been engaged. The loons are pretty clumped together, and I'm not getting a lucky split with them. So unfortunately, the loons are going to take down each building one by one, which is going to increase the time it takes to take the base down, stuff like that. Valkyries are coming out now. They're going to go and target every ground unit that's on the on the battlefield right now. It's going to kill all the archers, and then they're going to just stop. All right, once they stop moving, then we're going to use the loons to kill them. So notice where the loons are, notice where the Valkyries are. You can see that I'm using archers to pull the Valkyries up towards the majority of the loons. You can see they're going towards the Valkyrie now. They're going to take it down, and there we go. They're also going to target the next Valkyrie and take it down again. Once the Valkyries go down from the loons, you can place the remainder of your cleanup troops and get the 3-star. But that's pretty much how you take it down when you pull out the CC troops on accident. Try not to do it in the beginning, because if you end up doing that, you have to fight the Valkyries through everything. I mean, if you pull them to the side and then use your loons and then kill them later, you can always do that. It's always still a viable thing to do, but always try to avoid pulling out the ground CC troops, especially if there's Valkyries, because they just make the attack a lot harder. And if you don't get a lucky split on your loons, you're going to end up time failing, and you're not going to get that 3-star that you want. But super easy attack to do. I didn't fail once with this strategy. It's very, very strong, very, very powerful. Again, if you see those 2 air defenses next to each other, use the zaps, take them down, and you'll pretty much get the 3-star every single time. Let's go ahead and move on to the next replay here. And again, if you have any questions about the strategy at any point, feel free to let me know in the comment section, and I will answer it to the best of my ability. All right, next base we got here. First thing you want to identify is where the air defenses are. This time they are separate from each other, so we're going to take down one of the air defenses and then deal with the CC separately, and then take down the other air defense with the loons. With the air defenses being separated this time, you want to get any value that you can along with the air defense. You can notice that there's a wizard tower and an archer tower right next to the air defense. Those are 2 air targeting units. We can take down all 3 of those defenses, and it'll really help with the attack. And that's what makes the attack so strong, because bases that are like this, where they're close together, even if the air defenses are kind of spread out, they're always next to another defense. You can get that extra bonus, get that extra value, and get that 3-star that you want. We're going to go ahead and play it here, do the exact same thing that we did in the first replay. Pull out the archers. All right, so here comes the loon. Gets taken down. And what we're going to try to do, I'm going to put the archers right in the middle of all 3 of them, just see if I can get as many archers as I can. There's only 4, again, not a big deal. But I think I got like 1 of them. There's 3 archers left. I pulled for the opposite side of the clan castle. Okay, so the radius of the clan castle is right there. I want to pull all the way on the opposite side, stay away from the range, and don't place down too many archers. I mean, you don't need to take down you know, 3 archers with 30 archers. I just place like 10 or 12, let them take down the archers, and then let them come in and do what they gotta do. Loons are coming in now. You'll notice the way I'm placing them, there's going to be 1 loon followed by 3 or 4 loons on the air targeting defenses. I did one on the cannon here too because I want to swarm this air defense and take it down. Also don't want to clump up my loons, that way my, you know, the wizard tower doesn't take down the loons too fast or anything like that. But, you know, that's what you want to do. 1 loon for each air targeting defense followed by 3 or 4 more loons, and then you just watch them go in and take it down. Use the CC loons for the air defense. You know, mainly I would use it for that. You can swarm. There actually is one replay where I don't even use the CC because it was just that strong. But, you know, the CC is usually used for the last air defense because of the, you know, extra HP that they have. They can tank a little bit longer, reach that air defense, and take it down. But I'm going to go ahead and 2 times it here. I mean, it's a very strong strategy. It's extremely easy. You know, you just place that loon down, pull out the air targeting troops, get them to the opposite side of the CC, take it down, and then place your loons down 1 at a time on air targeting defenses, and then 3 or 4 behind them, so that way any, you know, red air mines that pop up can take down that 1 loon and not the whole group of loons. Pretty simple attack. Make sure you practice this. Go ahead and move on to the last 3 replays, and then that'll be it for the video. Alright, next example we got here. I'm going to pause it again. We're going to notice, just, you know, identify the base. Where's your targets at? What can you get? Let's go ahead and make it work. I'm going to go ahead and play it here. Hopefully you guys have devised a good plan for the base. And let's see what happens. So Loon's coming in from the top side. We got a witch coming out by herself. Just a witch. Alright, so with a witch, and I wanted to cover this just in case anybody has any questions about it. The witch is very dangerous because it's a splash air targeting defense. So it can just take down a multitude of your loons if you let it live. So what you want to do there with the witch is put it in between your targets with your zaps, like whatever you're zapping, and then take it down. You can see here comes the witch. It's right in the middle. There's the zaps on top of it. I got a wizard, I got a wizard tower, I got an archer tower, I got an air defense, and I got the witch. Witch is down. She's not going to produce any more skeletons. I just need to get the skeletons away from the base. They target ground units, so I don't have to worry about them targeting my loons. Here comes my air attack now, and I have to focus on taking the base down. Once the base goes down, I can take down the skeletons with my remaining archers. Very, very simple, very, very easy. Again, 1 loon, followed by the 3 or 4 loons for the backup. Then again, I like to use the CC loon to take down the air defense, and it's a pretty easy strategy to do. It's extremely powerful. As long as you deal with the CC effectively, get that zap value that you need, you're pretty much guaranteed a 3-star every single time. I'm gonna have 1 more replay play of a witch and all archers, so that way people who are like, well, what about all archers? Isn't that a problem? See that in the next replay. It's not a problem at all. Same process, same method. And then I'll have a couple more replays play so you can see it working on different types of bases. In some of the compositions, I believe I use a couple wizards for, you know, testing purposes to see if it helps with cleanup and stuff like that. But I recommend sticking with the 30 archers because you don't know if you're gonna get a witch or if you're gonna get a Valkyrie or just archers or whatever it is. And it's always best to have those 30 archers in case you need more archers to take down, you know, the skeletons that come from the witch or any archers that survive that you miss with the zap or whatever it is. But that's all I really have for the video, guys. I'm gonna have the next replay play now so you guys can see it working. But and then I'll have a couple more replays so you can see it working on more bases. Again, those wizards will be a part of the composition, but it's very, very easy. It's very, very strong. In my opinion, it's the #1 strategy at Town Hall 6. It should be the strategy that you're using at Town Hall 6 because it's that powerful. And you don't really need anything strong in your CC. I think I have like level 5 loons. So not super powered, not like overpowered loons or anything like that. If you get max loons, you're going to have a way easier time than I did. But even with the lower loons, I didn't really struggle at all. It was pretty easy to get through most of the bases. So that's all I really have for the video, guys. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And I'll answer them to the best of my ability. And let the remaining replays play. And that'll be it. If you guys enjoyed it, if it helped, definitely appreciate a like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.